Oh man, Dubai got straight up wrecked by this crazy storm that came through, dropping rain and lightning all over the place. It was like some angry weather god took over the skies and was like, I am gonna mess you up, Dubai, and unleashed a major flood all across the city. The National Weather Centre, or whatever it's called there, had put out one of them orange warning things saying it was going to get bad, but I don't think anybody expected this level of madness. As soon as the rain started coming down, they had to upgrade to a red alert, which is, I guess, their oh snap warning. Floodwaters started rising big time all over the roads, and the Transportation Authority people had to jump into action, trying to deal with all the flooded streets, bringing the city to a standstill. Even the famous Sheikh Zayed Road near the airport was turned into a river, the water moving super fast alongside the 12 lanes. With it still pouring down hard, the government put out messages telling people to stay off the roads and take cover indoors. Other city agencies and stuff also went into overdrive, dealing with the flooding and helping folks trapped in their homes and schools. The police blasted out emergency text messages, warning drivers to avoid going out in this mess. But even so, a bunch of cars got stuck when the water blocked up roads and traffic couldn't move. Some companies were like, "You should just work from home today," which was probably a good call. Schools also had to close early to get kids out safely before it got worse. But through all the chaos, would you believe the big Dubai air show they had scheduled actually went on that day too? I guess they didn't want to cancel the aerial displays and whatnot, even with crazy flooding happening all around the site. Seems kind of wild, if you ask me. So now, Dubai's got to figure out where it goes from here after this storm for the ages. There's still a danger of more flash flooding in areas where the ground got soaked. Repair crews have a ton of work to do fixing roads, buildings, the metro system and all that. Flights are messed up too, with so many diversions and delays from the storm. Even a couple days later, many neighborhoods are still flooded out, causing big problems for folks. Some still can't even drive around their area or get to work. Families also don't know when schools will reopen after taking on damage and having to shut down too. Emergency responders have done dozens of rescues when cars got trapped, trying to go through high water. Most tragic, some drivers thought they could make it through the rising waters only to get swept away. It's just heartbreaking. But there have been moments of hope too in the aftermath. Dubai residents have come together in a big way to help each other out, showing the spirit of community. Volunteer groups brought emergency supplies to heavily hit zones. Neighbors helped clear debris off streets and lend a hand however they could. It just goes to show that even in a glitzy place known for being bougie and all about showing off money, nature can take that all away in a flash. When the infrastructure couldn't handle the record rainfall, suddenly it didn't matter how wealthy you were. Everyone was impacted. But sharing the struggle has brought people closer together regardless of status. So while Dubai's journey to full recovery will no doubt take a long time after this historic flooding, the bonds formed in crisis will help the city rebuild even stronger. We're rooting for you, Dubai. Stay safe out there, folks.